Breaking news, everybody. A 19-year-old with autism had the police called on him by his own boss, and guess for what?
James here.
Who's James?
Right here.
Right here? Okay.
He is, he works in our deli department.
Okay.
And we found out that he's just been taking, like, orders of chicken and fruit cups and stuff like that off the floor and eating without pay.
For 110?
Yep.
All right.
That's right, he ate $110 worth of chicken and fruit cups. I haven't heard of a worse tragedy in my life. Do you think they'll bring back the death penalty just for him?
You want to put your hands behind your back? Okay. You can put your palms together and drop that. Put your palms together. Palms together. Palms together. There you go. Just make this easy on you, all right? Not too tight, right?
No.
Can you get your hands out? Let me double lock them so they don't tighten up on you. I'm going to state your rights right now. I'll still read them while we're on station. No, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney, have him present with you.
They're really reading him his rights and handcuffing him over $110. Oh my god, this guy is such a danger to society. He needs to be removed ASAP. And while we're frozen on this frame, look at this lady. She can't even like look at what's happening. It's like deep down she knows that whatever is going on is seriously messed up.
So there's nothing, he didn't have any property on him today. This is just an active investigation.
No, because, well, he, earlier today before we called him back to the office, when he went on break, he took some chicken and ate it in the break room.
Okay.
So nothing that we need to recover or anything like that.
Okay.
Can you believe that? Like, imagine ruining some kid's life and giving him a criminal record over chicken. Like, the fact that the cop is actually doing something over this and isn't just talking to the manager about maybe an alternate solution to the situation is kind of insane.
Ever happened before?
No.
No?
So, yeah, I explained to them that, that it started off slow. It happened a couple of times because like I forgot my wallet or something, and then I meant to pay it back, and then when I had my wallet like the following day or something, I either just forgot or like I didn't know who to talk to, and then
That just kind of spiraled?
Yeah, a few months.
So this guy had some fruit cups and chicken and just didn't pay for it because he forgot his wallet. And I don't see why the employer, instead of calling the cops, just didn't take the money out of his next paycheck. I want you to think about it. They could have just not involved the police, had a talk with them, took the money out of his paycheck, or just have him pay back the $110. And not only will this kid get saved of a criminal record, which I don't think he's going to get anyways, because if this went in front of a judge, I think it's going to get thrown out anyways. But not only that, but these people, the managers at Meijer's, then is wasting my taxpayer money by getting the criminal justice system involved. Like, now you have to pay the cop to get over here and do bullshit like this when he could be actually doing other things for the city. You're wasting the judge's time, all the people working at the jail. Like, I guarantee you the amount of taxpayer money that got wasted on this investigation exceeded the $110 that was stolen in the first place. And it wasn't even raw $110 or luxury items. This guy was just getting lunch.
I know I read you your rights. I don't want you to incriminate yourself, so I don't want you to keep talking about this.
Okay.
Okay. I already read you your rights. You can talk about it if you want, but I don't want you to. I mean, it's a minor theft.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll fill you in. We're gonna go back to station, and then we'll.
No, yeah, the cop doesn't want him to incriminate anymore. You know, this stealing of chicken and fruit cups could lead to some murder case solving or some shit. And I get that the cop here was just trying to be nice, and you know, a lot of cops don't say that. Like, hey, you might need to be quiet so you don't incriminate yourself any further. But realistically, what else could he say to incriminate any further? Oh, actually, officer, it wasn't 110, it was 111.50 because I actually stole one extra fruit cup that they didn't catch. Please, don't put me under the jail, officer.
6607 radio.
Man, I usually love the police and think they do an amazing job for our community, but how are you going to arrest a 19-year-old autistic man for stealing $110 worth of food and then have enough pride to put a Back the Blue sticker on your police truck? Like, imagine a pedestrian walking by and being like, oh, that's the police. Oh, man, I wonder who they're getting. Yeah, Back the Blue. And the police officer's like, heh, yeah, you wouldn't believe it. This kid stole $110. Protect and serve, baby. Like, I honestly think it's the cop's fault just as much as it's the employer's fault. Like, you couldn't have just talked to the employer about this and been like, hey, this really isn't that big of a deal. Do you want to, like, find an alternate solution before we put him in handcuffs? Like, I get the cop is just doing his job. They called the cops on him and blah, blah, blah. But, like, is this not just escalating the situation tenfold, 100-fold?
How old are you?
I am 19.
19? All right. All right, so basically what's happening is obviously you're under arrest for theft.
Yeah.
It is a very minor theft. What we normally do is we're going to take you back. We're going to scratch out a quick ticket for you.
Okay.
We'll probably just release you on your own recognizance.
Okay.
So you don't have to post bond.
All right.
You're going to be given a bond, but we'll release you on zero because you've been cool with me, so I'm going to work with you, all right?
Okay.
So, and then you'll be kicked loose. I'm guessing that you're no longer employed with Meijer?
Have
they said it?
Not after this.
Okay. Like, you don't have a car here, so you're gonna, from here, I'll give Eric a call, the loss prevention, that guy,
Yeah.
and see if they want you in the store anymore, which usually they don't, if somebody's arrested for theft.
Yeah, no, let's call them to see if he still has a job at the place that literally got him arrested for nothing. Bro, honestly, if I was working there and they still wanted me to come in the next day, like, bro, is it not quitting on site? Like, imagine if they actually still wanted him to come into work tomorrow. Would that not be, like, super awkward? Like, hey, yeah, so, like, about yesterday, yeah, do you want to talk about it? No? Yeah, I thought not. Like, dog, I wouldn't even put in my 2 weeks notice.
Hey, listen, it's a mistake. You've never been arrested before, right?
Correct.
So, let this be a learning experience, and let's not have it happen again.
Honestly, I get where the cop is coming from. He's just trying to make this like some kind of like scared straight thing. But like, bro, like, let's not have this happen again. It was a mistake. Like, dude, he was a hungry kid who just didn't have his wallet on him. And this could have been solved in a million different ways than arresting him and putting him in the back of a police car.
We do stuff a little differently than a lot of departments. We kind of help people out.
Okay.
You know, a lot of departments, it's a theft. You're held for, you know, a bond, $3,500.
Yeah.
We hold you for that bond, but people would make you post at least 10%.
And then the cop tries to play like, oh, you know, actually, the way I'm dealing with this, I'm a good person. Usually other police departments, they'd fuck you up for this. Like, they'd fucking shoot you on sight for this shit. Us, we're just gonna fuck you up a little bit. Like, we're just gonna fuck you over just a tiny bit.
You're gonna post zero with us and just get out.
Okay.
And you know, if you're gonna be given a court date.
Yeah.
And they're so backed up and they're so jam-packed that they'll probably make you pay restitution.
Imagine how big of an idiot this cop is. Like, you're admitting that the courts are backed up, so you're gonna add to that pile up by putting in more bullshit to the court system like this. Like, this is so retarded.
You know what restitution means?
Vaguely, I've heard the term.
It's basically paying back what you took.
Yeah.
So they'll probably make you do that and then pay, you know, a court fee, and they'll probably, you know, give you probation. That's usually what happens. It's
Oh, yeah, no, that's just usually what happens. You know, here's just some major inconvenience to your life because you decided to eat $110 worth of food. Yeah, no. I honestly disagree with the cop here. I don't even think he'll get probation. That'd be so stupid to give this guy probation for what? Because then you're even furthering the taxpayers' money on this shit, because now you're gonna have to pay a probation officer to supervise this guy every month.
like I said, we're a good city when it comes to this, and we're gonna get you in and out. A lot of departments, you know, keep you for a while, and we're gonna get you in. There's probably somebody back at station already working on your paperwork, so.
Yeah, there's probably already somebody at the station getting ready to bend you over and fuck you in the ass. I tried looking into this case because I was genuinely curious on what the outcome was for this kid, and I couldn't find anything, which probably means the judge did actually just throw it out because they don't really care for these kind of things. I did also find that Meijer's made a public statement 3 days ago, even though this happened a year and a half ago, so it took finally some media backlash for them to actually realize what happened was kind of messed up. Earlier this year, we implemented a new procedure to make sure this doesn't happen again. Like, what, did you just talk to your loss prevention officers and be like, hey, if an employee is eating food from the store without paying for it, we could just take it out of their paycheck or just talk to them about it. It's really not that serious to get the police involved. I think the worst part about this is that I've seen people get away with a lot more on these body cam footages and in stories like this. Like, you'll hear somebody, you know, stealing a bunch of shit from a store and it being luxury items and just getting away with it. But this guy is eating $110 worth of food, and he gets put in handcuffs and put in the back of a cop car and is told, oh yeah, you know, usually we'd put you up for bail, but we're gonna set your bail at $0 and give you a slap on the wrist. Like, it's honestly kind of infuriating how this cop was acting like he's letting him go off the hook, when in reality, letting him go off the hook and doing the right thing is to just talk to the manager about the entire situation altogether to avoid this guy getting arrested in the first place.